It's something that you have to be present for. It's not something you can put on your iPod or you can watch on the internet. You gotta have the sweat and the sound and the lights.
We went all out. It was important to take it as far as we possibly could.
I basically said, I thought, Dan, I think you're really onto something very special, very unique here. I think you should go forward with this.
I'm just so tired of the same things, and I really just wanted to hear rock and roll. I think a good song comes from a good melody and lyrics. It's important to have something to say.
I guess the formula for getting your songs on radio or getting it out to a vast audience is you go with the numbers, which is, typical love songs. I think Brent rose above that. Okay, he got much more cerebral in the interpretations of the lyrics.
And I wanted to hear intelligent things being said and opinions and political things, and Brent loves writing about things like that.
What I liked about this one, you actually had to sit down and appreciate the music. They took the music out from mainly from a tertiary experience into more of a primary experience, and challenging the listener to be involved. What is actually being said here?
I think people relate to music. People hear a song and relate it to a specific experience in their lives, or relate it to a feeling that they have. And I think that's what a good song is, something that you can kind of pop into your own life and feel connected to. And I think Brent does that.
They don't know a thing.
We started by going through his material. We demoed and demoed and demoed. We probably did about 50 demos. What was important to me from a production point of view was to treat this project as if it were a big budget record label style project. I wanted it to be a truly artistic project.
The process, it took on its own life. We got to the point where we realized that it's not a solo project anymore. There's too many people involved and it has too many flavors and influences that it's not just me any longer.
Eventually, the songs evolved and morphed into the songs that they are now. And there was an overall vision, obviously, when we started. This is where we wanted to go, and it was a real collaboration between Brent and I.
There's not one genre on the album. There's many different genres.
From country to pop to
roots music to them, some funk,
jazz, to punk rock, to main pop music and rock.
And I think that the diversity of the album gives it its sort of alternative element.
And when you have the resources musically to stretch yourself out, to take advantage of the different, the geographical musical boundaries, you're getting a different experience with every song.
Best friends, having fun.
The way it used to be done, songwriting didn't involve a computer. Songwriting involved a piano or a guitar or a couple of musicians working together.
I come from the old school of songwriting where it is something that is stripped down to the basics. It's just the musician and their instrument, and I think that's, for me, where the strength of songs come from.
These lyrics demanded that you must listen to it a couple of times, especially in the verses. That, what's the message that's really going on here, and the different messages that you could take. It's a quite skillful form of writing. Not too many people can write like that.
I think the art of songwriting is getting lost in the sense that the art of performance is also getting lost. And I really do think the two go together. In performing, you find your personality. You find who you are, and it shows through your songwriting. And I think what I'm hearing in terms of songwriting is a lack of personality, because I don't think people are being vetted in the live avenue, in the live performance venue.
I'm lost again.
Being able to play live is actually a very rare thing nowadays. Anyone can record in their bedroom and do a bit of tweaking and throw it up on YouTube and it's a band all of a sudden. But to be actually able to translate that to a live situation, I think is actually quite rare.
It's all about great musicianship, really interesting arrangements. The band is tight. That's the goal.
You have to be there to experience the vibration of it coming right from those 6 people on stage.
It's all around you. You feel the bass in your chest. You're feeling the physical energy of the sound coming off the stage, the smell of the room, the sweat dripping off the players on stage.
And you just can't capture that on the internet, you know? You work so incredibly hard for that hour on stage that it's a special hour.
And it's about just music. It's about the emotion of music. It's about the live experience, but it's about putting a little bit of yourself out there. When you walk away from a Superbeings show, you feel, that was a great experience.
And realize that they've seen something special. They've experienced something that does not occur every day. And that, I believe, is what we do.